I'm Tim Thibodeau with the Fifth Ward Podcast. Let's get started.
What's going on with the write-in?
Yeah.
You don't want to do that, do you?
Well, Timmy, listen. Let me just let me share this with you, right? My passion to make Cohoes the greatest city in the world has never diminished, right? But until you get kicked in the face as hard as I did by so many people over something that is nonsense, right?
Yeah.
The things that ruin my life happen every single day, and nobody blinks an eye at it because it's not illegal, it's not wrong, it's not something that I did intentionally, purposely. And in fact, there's a whole entire board of elections that says, hey, if you spent this money on that, that may not qualify. You have to pay it back. Kathy Sheen, mayor of Albany, did she have FBI knock on her door? $35,000. 3 times what they said, 4 times what they said I did, right? Peanuts, pennies. At the end of the day, I put a $500 check into the wrong account. And I did it because they wrote the wrong name on it. Instead of writing Friends of Shawn Morse, they wrote Shawn Morse. I put it in that account, and I still used it on the same thing. And next thing I know, they're blaming for all this shit. And I know what it was, man. They took advantage of my wife, took advantage of my family in the worst of time. And I lost the passion to go out there and put my family back into that position. My life got pretty well beat up because I wanted to save my kids. And that's what a father's always going to do. And I take great pride in knowing that I was a far better father than I was the mayor. And I'm a far better man than those scumbags who are out there calling me a thief and saying I've done all these things. I just wasn't going to go through it, Timmy, because I don't have the skin no more. I really don't. When somebody says that to me, I want to reach over and just give them a shot, right? I love this city, bro. I still live here. I love the city. And I'm proud of what it.
Yeah, and here's the thing. What I wanted to say though is this: there's been an outpouring. You never know whether it's enough, but there is a passion on the opposite side to saying the city is desperate. We need a Hail Mary pass. You need someone on the end to receive that pass, and they couldn't think of anybody else at the time. So what they did is they started to launch this campaign. It gained steam. Flyers got out, cards got on out. Signs got on out. There was a bunch of support, and I never asked you on a podcast or said anything in 30 podcasts regarding this topic with you. And it's because I know the hell that your family went through, but there was a protection mechanism, Shawn. And when people went out of their way not to let the Churchills of the Times-Union or any of the other media, we kept them off guard and said, he's not running a campaign, and you're not. But
no, I'm not.
Right, you're not running a campaign. So what happened is this was basically a draft, and once the word got out that we're looking to try to do a draft, it gained steam and more steam and more steam and more steam. And next thing you know, it was rolling. So here we are, 7 days before the election. I'm being told, numbers are looking pretty nice. So look it. You never know what's going to happen, but I was happy to be able to come on board and say, look it. I thought you got railroaded last time around. I wasn't going to be part of watching someone else come in and railroad you again, such as the media and Churchill. Okay, and keep you out of that. But at the same time, I think there's an outcry and there's a plea from the people that say, look it. You did it before and you could do it again. And, you hate to see you have to start over, but, that's what we call the rise of the phoenix. You rise from the ashes. And,
Timmy, I believe wholeheartedly that if I ran, I'd have won.
You'd have won.
Because you know what? I'm just a man.
Yeah.
And every man, every woman in this world deserves a second chance in life, right?
Yeah.
For me, I have to bite my pride because I ask people for a second chance for something that I should never have to ask for because I did nothing wrong.
Right.
But, because of who I was and because I didn't kiss ass of politicians and I fought with the media, they all, the Breslins, the McDonald's, the Rickards, they all, especially Cuomo, they all ganged up on me. And I fought them to the end. At the end of the day, having money to take care of my kids was more important than having the
Yep.
job or having my name. I don't need somebody to tell me I'm a good man. I don't need it.
You
Here's
don't
what
need
I
to
told
spend
people.
750 grand, okay, to fight them.
It was going to cost me $3 million because
to fight them.
that's
So
what it
you got-
cost. Yeah.
Yeah. So you got to fall on the sword.
Where do I get $3 million? I was a fireman for a $500 check. Look,
Yeah.
I'm not going to talk about what my life about is in
Yeah.
that situation. I can only tell you this. I did what was best for me and my family. I don't care what people say about me. Anybody who knows me knows that I love them. If they need me, I'm there to help them.
Yeah.
I spent my whole entire life giving more than I've ever taken and making sure life was better for other people.
Mm-hmm.
I never asked for nothing in return.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And this is what I said to people. I don't know who started this movement. Nobody called me up and asked me because I would have said no. I have no idea who bought cards. I don't know who put my name on the billboard. I don't know who bought the signs. I go by and I smile because it's humbling.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what I will tell you. If the people love me that much, they want to write my name in, and God said, I want you to come back and fix this town that's dying, I would take the job tomorrow. But I wasn't going to run for the job and hurt my kids and do it all over again. Mm-hmm. Because my kids are far more important to me than to have some title being the mayor. In 3 years, I think I did enough for this city that most people can say they haven't seen in 100 years.
Yeah.
Right? And I had a lot more to do. We would have been an all-America city once again. I made that promise, and we were well on our way.
It's unfortunate that you came into the office at a time when we had pristine haters. Okay?
Well, listen, Shawn Morse is a polarizing guy. There's no doubt about it. I you know, and I say that because I didn't want to be part of the clique. I didn't want to hang out with the clique. I didn't care if the clique liked me. If I fought for things, and I would not quit until I got them. I can remember people saying, just give it to him because I can't have the guy call me one more time. And I would put my teeth into the bone and I'd never let it go. But this was for saving people's lives, helping old seniors, helping single moms, trying to get the city back in shape, helping people when I was in the county, helping kids. Some of the programs that are being advertised right now in the county, I started them. When everybody said no, they wouldn't help me. Today, they have a program in the county, Timmy, where they help kids all summer long with internships. Shawn Morse started that. Rock the Block, Shawn Morse started that. The car show, Shawn Morse started that. The new sidewalks and the Rock the Block and all the, I started that. Now, I didn't get it done by myself. There was great help. I had great talent surrounding me, but I had a battle with a lot of people. And I battled with the Neil Breslins. And I battle. I mean, I'm fighting with Neil Breslin. He's the senator. His brothers are the biggest judges. You know, they get their fingers up Cuomo's ass. I can't win those battles, but I fought them because I wasn't going to be that little push around kid that they push around like everybody. I wasn't going to stand like a dodo bird.
Yeah.
So here's what I'd say to the people, Cajos, man. You want to write my name in? I'm humbled. Can I win? I doubt it. Is it possible? I guess it is. You can get hit by lightning, right? You can win the lottery.
I won in Albany.
But if I win, I'd fix the city tomorrow. Would I take the job? I would take the job. Am I knocking on your door asking for it? No. Am I campaigning for it? No. I just can't put my family through that again, Timmy. And I refuse to do that. That's different than would you take the job if you got it. I would take the job if I got it. You could take this piece of this podcast, cut a clip out, and let me say this, look you right in the eyes to the people, Cajos. If you want to write my name in, I'm humbled. If you believe that I'm the best guy, I'm humbled. Would I fix this city? Absolutely. Would we do better? Absolutely. Would we be paying $1 million for an ambulance? Absolutely not. Would we have a better ambulance? Absolutely. Would our fire department, police department, DPW workers be working under better conditions? Yeah. They would have to realize this. I used to say to them, show up for work. That's all they didn't like me for, because I didn't want people not to show up. But at the end of the day, I treated them with great respect. I treat the city with great respect. I love this city. I love the people, and I love you, and I enjoy the podcast, and that's all I got to say about that. And it's been 1 hour long. I'm out of here. I'm tired. Tim, thanks for everything, and thanks for everybody who watched the show, and I promise it will only get better. So, hey, I'm signing.
Podcast, so, we're in the learning curve. Good night.
Good night. I'm signing off. Thanks, Johnny Morris, for the rock and roll.